Rajasthan won the toss in Chennai and decided to bat first. But one look at how they've gone in 10 overs and you can tell that the pitch is really slow.
That's quite good. Well done.
Yeah, fair summation of how it's gone so far.
Well, when you have a look at the 10-over mark and what Rajasthan have scored, 61, and the fact that Jadeja, none for 8 off 2, Samratjit Singh, that's probably the surprise factor, 2 for 11 off his 2, but it's hard going, and you could see Buttler was trying to invent something that just wasn't quite there.
True. It's a shot that he plays really well down to fine leg, but not on this surface. That kind of reeked of desperation of a person who had batted 4 overs and scored just 21.
Yeah, the dot ball pressure and also batting first. No doubt the batters that have gone out have gone back into the dugout because they don't seem to be panicking, right? So they're probably thinking a 170, 180 score line, is it probably good enough on this surface? So now it's about ensuring that they keep some wickets and have a bit of firepower at the end. Yeah,
they do, of course, have the bowling to defend it because they have the variety in the bowling. They also have Keshav Maharaj in the impact subs, so he may come on and you may have 3 spinners bowling for them. But right now, of course, the story is they're batting. Jos Buttler and Yashasvi Jaiswal did survive the power play, but didn't get too many because, as we're saying, it's just really tough going. You don't see the two of them having a day like that together. That is just completely reflective of the surface. It's a Chennai surface.
Yeah. Finally, Chennai are going, thank goodness.
About time.
Yeah. I mean, last game, it would have been nice if it was a little bit earlier in the tournament, but it does give them a huge advantage understanding those type of conditions and being very successful there. For Rajasthan, they've got their 2 guys that are actually in form out there in the middle. So can they stitch a partnership together and bat the bulk of the overs and probably kind of flick the switch around that 14th, 15th over mark and then see how close they can get to that 180 plus scoreline.
Another thing that contributed to not a very good power play was the fact that Mahesh Theekshana has come back into the team, bowled 3 overs in the power play, and he was really, really difficult. There was a last ball 6 there in the power play, which has got to 23, but otherwise, those are good figures against a Rajasthan batting lineup.
Yeah, when you're getting some assistance from the surface and you have a player like Theekshana who can turn it both ways, the mystery spinner, right? He can cause a few issues and he was able to get the length right. That was the most important thing. So all of them, you can tell by the economy rate that finally they've got a surface that assists them.
Yeah, and they have a lot more spinners that could come into play as well. You perhaps could see Daryl Mitchell again, this kind of surface. He might fancy a bit of a bowl the way he does. Rachin Ravindra, Moeen Ali.
No Daryl Mitchell.
Not 4 at least.
No, not 4. Not one. I don't think so. You've got enough guys that can.
You got Moeen Ali.
Exactly. Well, give him a go.
That's right. He's bowled like an over per match. So maybe we see him coming into play. All right. Well, it looks like at this point in time that Rajasthan is aiming perhaps for a 170, 180. That's what this surface looks like. They do have a bit of batting to come. They have a Robin Powell in their impact subs as well. Don't know if they'll go there. They have Shubham Dubey and Dhruv Jurel after this. Now remember, Dubey's I think just played 1, maybe 2 games. And Dhruv Jurel's just come back. He sat out. He's not had much of a... So it's very dependent on Samson and Parag because they go on a batter light today.
Yeah, and we may see them, if things don't go to plan, they may get one of their impact subs to Powell. So they could do that just to strengthen and go big at the back end to give themselves a chance.
Interesting. It's gonna play out in an interesting manner for sure because both these teams, again, very sharp, very clever the way they use their resources. So looking forward to seeing how this pans out. We'll come back and discuss that on Cricbuzz Live. That will be at the end of this Rajasthan batting effort. So do join us then. It's all we have for you in the Comm Box for now. Thanks for watching.